Coleman and Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. They, too, were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hope brings a receiver or two free.
3 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. Open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Goff's pass complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and Goff's pass.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Lions, nothing.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
Brings up
2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
and it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
The pass.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39.
21 yards.
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carried by
the UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, but now it'll be 3rd down. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
throwing on 3rd. Gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now Goff on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain gain of 6 there on first.
87.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At their 49.
Goff's throw here finds Woods, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's good for an LA Rams.
These two teams all tied after one.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 3-3.
They'll run on first down with Akers. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38, Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Goff throwing complete here to Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them.
Eckler's is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It's a gain of
1st target, 1st catch, and a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pick.
An extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. That's in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. That's James. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on third downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 32-yard.
Now a handoff looking right. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 29-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10, 30. And he'll throw right away. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he will lose. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
remaining in this first half of football.
27-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Alabama. fourth touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's up and good to make the score 3-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be second down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They run out of the gun with Swift, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the step. A little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets it down to the 32.
Galladay, a gain of 9 yards. First down, Lions.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
DeAndre Swift.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. 34-28, the final score. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. The Titans seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Aaron Rodgers, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be football to trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, they're certainly moved, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Swift. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 3rd down. Capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So here are the Rams to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 7.
Goff, right side complete. That's Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down, Goff. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At their 49-yard.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Complete to Cooper Kupp. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Goff. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Calais, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
And 8 at the 36-yard line.
Gone. This one brought in by Jefferson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The contact.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.